Hello, here we are today at PLASTPOL 2017. I'm David Bolter and I'd like this young man here to introduce himself.
Andrzej Mochen, CEO of Targi Kielce. Targi Kielce means Kielce Trade Fairs.
Excellent, it's a pleasure to have you here today. So what I'd like to do first, as it's our first time in PLASTPOL, I'd like to know what makes exhibitors come to PLASTPOL.
It's the biggest and actually the only one exhibition in its kind in Europe, in this part of Europe, of course. And one of the biggest exhibitions in plastics industry in Europe. Poland is the biggest country among new members of EU, and even in the crisis, do you remember 2008-9?
It was a terrible time in the UK.
There was a minus GDP growth in the European Union, minus 5%. In Poland it was still 1%. And nowadays our GDP growth is 3%. The forecast for this year is 3.5%. And this industry is developing 2 times faster than Polish economy in general.
So that's to say there's quite a few Polish exhibitors at the show today.
In total we have 806 exhibitors, if I remember well, and but more than 50% of exhibitors come from abroad. The most important country for us is, of course, Germany, as it is for the Polish economy as well. And then we have many Italian companies from Italy, but also from Turkey, from China, Taiwan. So entire world meets now in Kielce.
So could you tell me what makes PLASTPOL different to other fair shows around the world?
I don't know. We would like to organize our exhibition on the same level, and I think the exhibitors appreciate all efforts we did also in the past to improve our facilities, and we also meet with our exhibitors. Not only during exhibitions, but only every few months, just to learn, just to know their requirements, and we would like to respond to the requirements of both exhibitors and visitors.
Well, you mentioned something about the buildings. Can you tell me something about how PLASTPOL has developed over the years?
I organized the first edition of PLASTPOL. It was 20 and some years ago. In that time, it was in the mid of 90s. There were only a few, but very small exhibitions organized in different places in Poland. And then we started from the very beginning this exhibition with the idea we want to create a central fair, but even in that time we couldn't imagine how fast the PLASTPOL will develop in the future. So the first edition was not one hall, and this year we have 7 halls. So I can say the exhibition nowadays is 10 times bigger than it was once in the past.
I've noticed that there are quite a few Taiwanese exhibitors at the fair show, but there definitely could be a few more. Can you give us some information about how you plan on enticing new Taiwanese exhibitors to the fair show?
We have agents in China, in Taiwan, and they try to attract our exhibition in Poland as a good country for investment. Even if you ask here the exhibitors, I'm sure you will get the answer this machine is already sold. So it's about business. It's everything about business.
And can you tell me what the future plans will be for PLASTPOL?
We will try to keep on organizing this event, and we want to attract more and more visitors, not only from Poland but from neighborhood countries, also in the eastern part of Europe. I mean, from Ukraine, but also from the republics of the former Soviet Union. Poland is somehow a transition country in Europe between East and West, and we want to play this role and use this opportunity.